pathways to the root cause.
Okay, so the sartorius muscle is your second hip flexor. It is also the longest muscle in the human body, and it's not a muscle you hear a lot about. So if you haven't heard that in this mouth, it came from me. Okay, so this right here, the front of your pelvis is made up of several bones, not one bone in the pelvis. So right here is at the tip of your iliac crest, where people think their hips are. This is not your hips. This is your part of your pelvis, the edge of the iliac crest. Your hip is way down here, right below the crease of your leg, deep, deep, deep inside, okay? So this muscle comes from here, and it comes all the way down across and inserts on the inside of your shin, not at your knee. Nothing is inserting around your knee. It's under and around or below or outside. So this muscle is pulling. Now this muscle's job is to turn, number one move is to turn it out or to flex it up or flex it to the side, this way. This is all sartorius action. Most importantly is this. Why? Because natural human function, when you are walking, you are naturally turning out to come up and through. I'm being exaggerative, but that's happening. So when you walk, if you see my foot's turning out to come up, but that's natural movement. If you're in a stability shoe, guess what's locked up? It's locked there. If you're already in dysfunction up top, turned out, which is external hip rotation, this muscle is exhausted. The number one person that really gets part of this is a hockey player or a ballerina, specifically ballerinas, not just any dancers. I'm a dancer, but ballerinas, those are the ones that exhaust this action, okay? So now we have a ton of external hip rotation with no glute fire, the glute minimus and medius, the chicken cutlets right here, to counter that and say, hey, don't go any further. Not to mention the most important, the big daddy, your psoas, which is deep, deep, deep inside, which is inserting on the inside of your actual hip. Sidebar, the sartorius is your second hip flexor, but never touches your hip, which is why the body is so complex. The psoas muscle is from deep up inside your spine, way up here, comes all the way down. This is your SI joint. It shoots forward and S's inside your chunk in here, inside your hip. And so this muscle is sensing your spine is unstable. Your hip is exhausted. So it's going to lock up this ability to turn out. That's why people think their groin is strained. There's no such thing as a groin. It's a psoas muscle that is pulling on there. And this sartorius can only get information from that guy. So this guy's saying, hey, you can't go. The muscle's like, well, they're running, so I have to go. The muscle back here was like, well, I'm not even firing because I don't know what I'm doing over here. The joint consistently gets repetitive dysfunctional action and translates all the way down here. You want to have a shin splint because that's easy work. You don't want to feel this at your hip. From the knee down, you're saving yourself to get to it fast. So plantar fasciitis is a big deal. Shin splints is a big deal. Tight calves is a big deal because it's the first line of defense for you to address way up top. That's how shin splints are hogwash and a hip and spine issue. The dominant belief in the running industry is that pain is a part of running. And so that creates a level of tolerated pain for every runner. And they believe that's a part of running. The issue is when you're running in pain, you're actually injuring every step that you do. So it's not until they can't run that it's like, oh, that's an injury, because the belief system is that pain is a part of running. So that doesn't stop them until they actually can't run anymore.